it didn't go away. No. But I remember that instant quite good, because I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know what's happening to me. I didn't know what to do, and yeah. So I say about, a few months into having this, it was a good 6 months or so of having this, and I didn't know what to do. I thought I was going crazy. I thought I was going out of my mind. I was worrying. I didn't know why this was happening to me. I was thinking all that. So in the end, I said to my mum about it, because I just didn't know what to do. And I said to my mum about it, and I told her what's happening to me. I told her how I feel. I said, look, I'm finding it hard to go outside now. All that sort of things. And she turns around and says to me, she goes, oh, I know what that is. And I was like, I looked at her like, really? I was like, what is it then? And she was like, oh, I had that when I was like, right, she's about 20 when she had it, and she just met my dad, and it's a little bit after that, I don't know why, and she told me that she had panic attacks and anxiety and stuff. And she said, yeah, I remember going to the doctors and telling the doctors, and they said, this is going back like, I don't know, 30 years ago, and they said to her, oh, when you have a panic attack and it's just like going crazy and stuff, they said to her, get a cold, damp cloth and stick it on the back of your neck, and it will make you come out of your panic attack or something. And I was like, wow. I didn't even know what panic attacks was. I didn't know they existed. I didn't know what anxiety was. So I said to her about it, and she goes, yeah, I went through all that. I know you're feeling, and that, you can't breathe, you get tight chested and stuff like that. I've been there. And there's me, really? I was like, there's someone else who went through this feeling I've got. And it was like a kind of a relief thing. I thought, wow. Awful that it sounds, that I'm thankful that someone else went through it, but at the same time I'm like, it's such a relief to know it's just not me. So she tells me about it all more and what happened. I said, do you still get it? And she's like, no. I had it for a little while, and one day I just woke up and never had it again, and I've been alright ever since. And I was like, oh my god. So here's me, I want to get this sorted, this problem, because I'm quite scared. So she goes, oh, okay, then, we'll make a doctor's appointment, go and see the doctor and stuff. And I was like, yeah, that's what I want. Now I know what it is, kind of. I'm not too scared of going to see the doctor. So, she books a doctor appointment, and, it felt like it was just me though dealing with it. I didn't have no one there basically to rely on, to talk to go through this with. It was just me. Even when I went to the doctors, I went by myself. I could have asked my parents, but they was busy working and stuff, and I don't know, it just didn't seem a big deal to anybody else except me. It just felt like a really... So anyway, I goes to the doctors, and my hands were shaking. I was like shaking, and I was sitting there, and I was like, I just sat there in the doctor's chair, and he sat there, and I told him what was going on with me and that, and I was like, it's horrible, I can't go outside and stuff, and every time I go outside I start this panic, and I feel this feeling and stuff. He goes, oh, that's okay, it's just anxiety. There's me, what's anxiety, There's them, oh, it's a very common problem. A lot of people have it, little children have it sometimes. because they dream bad nightmares and stuff, and they get them. As it don't last so long. It will go away eventually. You know, there is things that we can do to help you, like medication and that. He wasn't too fussy. He's like really calm about it, and he says, you know, we put you on these tablets, these pills. Yeah, just take them and see what happens. He's very supportive and very nice. He made me understand what it was. So, you know, I was like really happy after that. You know, when I left the doctor, because I was like relieved. I was like, wow, there's a cure for this. I just take these tablets and, you know, go back to my old self. I was like the happiest person. I was like, I've been born again, you know. And I was like, I can't wait to start taking these tablets. So, you know, I goes home, and I shows my mum these tablets and that, and she goes, yeah, they'll help you. They'll sort you out, get you alright and stuff. And I was like, so, you know, the first time come, I was gonna have the tablets. I was like, yeah, you know. I opened the tablets up. There's quite big capsules. There's like quite big and chunky. I was like thinking to myself, you know, I'm gonna have a job swallowing these. And I was scared of taking them because I didn't know what's gonna happen, because obviously the anxiety and stuff like that makes you really nervous, makes you scared of things. So the first time come, I was supposed to take one of these tablets. I opens it up. I remember going to get some water. I had like a big cup. I filled it up to the top. There's me. Here goes nothing. You know, puts the tablet in. Just drank it back and that, and I thought. I started panicking a little bit. You know, I was like, oh, you know, I was scared of what it's going to do to me, this tablet. But anyways, you know, after about half an hour passed in that, I thought, you know, I'm in my house still, and I probably can't feel no effect because I was okay. This is like my safe zone, my house. Nothing happened to me in there. I don't know, my mind adapted, like this is my safe thing. I don't panic in here, it's fine. So I was like, okay, you know, I'm gonna go outside and try these tablets out and see if they've done any difference and stuff. And I ain't been out my house for a good, I don't know, month. Like, it was about a month. I went outside, looked out the window maybe, went out in the back garden, the backyard for a little bit, not long though, but I haven't been out my front door. So, I had this tablet, it was working in my system, and I put all my shoes on and that, and I thought, right, I'm going to go outside. But I was thinking to myself, I can't just walk outside and down the street, because people think I'm weird or something just walking down the street. So I thought, right, I'll take the dog with me. At least it looked like I'm walking with the dog, right? I don't know why, it was the anxiety. So I get the dog and puts it on the lead, and off we go. And I comes out my front door, looks around, I was like, oh, okay, not too bad. Starts walking to the end of the garden, not too bad. And I started walking down the road, and we used to live on like a little hill like this. So I was walking down the hill, and where we used to live, we had like a busy road, and I could hear all the cars going past really fast. And I ain't been outside for a while, and it's all like weird sounds to me, like, not weird, I know what they are, but it was like they were sharp, you know, like really loud and sharp and stuff. And I started panicking, and because I was like, whoa, this is weird being out here. I started panicking, but the tablet kicked in, and you know what I wanted to do? I felt like I could bounce, like I could walk, but the ground was so soft and I can bounce, and that just made me laugh.